Yeah, he didn't actually deny any creep yet, but he will deny his first one, Pop of Clarity, and he'll kind of be a little bit sad once he sees that there is no camp piercer. Maybe he can actually creep the Ancients too. I think it's not that difficult anymore.
He realizes.
Yep.
He realizes the horrible, horrible truth. He has to play the lane.
It's not that bad because he already denied the range creep, but on the flip side, we have Noto who already blocked the range creep, and his is dead.
So in this game, like we can talk about the
range well versus the bear though.
Yeah,
although the Sunray's really good.
But you're not going to keep your creep wave up. But you're going to have level 2 Fade Bolt plus having the overwhelming odds. They're really good creep like wave nukers.
Yeah, it's very hard to kill the Lone Druid though, like when he's pushing.
Oh, top lane, this will be the first blood. Crush over on S4, can't press the attack, gets entangled up. Now he will, but it's already too late. The damage is done, and Arteezy will spill the first blood.
That's a rude on command right there. Very nice timing with the Savage Roar too, so he couldn't press the attack on himself.
Universe burning a little bit. Gets the Malphus off on Notal, and now Zai rotates down the bottom lane. Notal looking to go into the tree lines with the extra TP support arriving from Crit. He can actually starts off a little bit with a catcher, so Notal, yeah, way too deep, and EG will actually get their second kill of the game after 4 minutes of silence.
With Enigma eyeballs this early. Luna with her level 1 glaives is just not even close to enough damage to Sumail. A little bit of trouble.
Yeah, pick him up, throw him back in again, but Ana not committing the cold snap. Didn't really have a lot of mana to work with, only sitting at 200 of his 470.
Arteezy's actually going for treads. I see. Usually it's a phase boost for
nice crush. Really nice crush from Zai. The problem is he actually had a sprite on him. So he turned around to actually beat into flying, but it took way too long to get the attack in. If they saw it, they'll know it's on cooldown. I'm wondering if they were considering sending him up, or if it's just a misclick.
Mid lane, Sumail's positioned quite nicely on the right side.
He's got Scream and Sonic Wave. It commits both. Finds a very quick pop on Ana. He's got a haste rune available. Got to trigger it. Bottle up quickly. No one charge available. Fly turning on the Sunray. Sumail needs a movement speed to get away, but he's actually ticking down. Bottle charges. He's got enough to survive. Getting away with murder right under the... I'll also see that TP arrive, so Fly reveals himself for a moment, and Zai's kind of in no man's land. He doesn't have sprint available. He's got his crush, but with the cold snap and now the Sunray, he's going to put on sprint. He needs more movement speed, but Jirax is there, and S4 is too. So the first duel of the game, and S4, well, he is a winner.
And Notel's able to farm up top lane alone. Zai's been in a couple of awkward positions. Let's see if Crit can get the disruption. It's up in 6 seconds, but he's trying to scout them out with the Hellbear Smasher. He knows exactly where he is. Jirax could lift him up right now.
Well, there's Sumail. Disruption, catcher. So over on S4, in comes Zai from the rear. Jirax will pick him up and actually throw him into the fight and into the Eclipse and duel of S4. They have the damage output, and with the Sunray, Universe will burn as well. It was Ana who had the damage. Jirax on the run. That last attack in from the Lone Druid is more than enough damage to find it. But this is a 2-for-1 trade-off.
Mid taking on this T1.
So don't even have the intimidation of something like Amplification. Sumail in through the rear. Okay, he's got a lot of movement speed with that haste rune. Can they duel? No, S4 couldn't get it off in time. So they turn on the Sunray. There's a quick little dispel. Sumail's in trouble, no longer hasted. And Ana really doing work. 5-1 on this Invoker.
Yeah, he's doing really well. S4 trying to take down the bear, but still has 800
Crit
left.
Comes up to plant the ward, and it actually triggered the scan. So OG have the choice now. Either they're thinking it's a smoke gank, or they could just send a purge creep, and they'll find out. In they go into the pit. They know Roshan. He is being done, so S4 jumps over. That's a big overwhelming odds onto EG. They already have to quit the mech, but the EMP Tornado, it catches 3 plus a bear. Universe already very low on mana. The Savage Roar trying to create a little bit more space. Notel having to fight hard against himself with that catcher. Notel's almost going down. The bear moves forward. Sumail capitalizes on the moment. And Universe, if only he had mana, he would turn around onto S4. The Deafening Blast pushing him out. S4, one more attack with the help of Ana. They'll find the kill. Stick charges for S4. He's got press the attack, so he can turn this around if he wants to get rid of that rush.
A lot of times you'll see them go armlet first, and I think that they don't actually have a good frontliner right now. Like Lone Druid Bear just identifies the weak heroes, and you just start ripping them apart. Whereas like OG, they don't really have anyone that can stay in the front, provide them vision, so that the Luna can actually do her damage. This is why you'll usually see like a more tanky build on the Legion Commander, armlet in particular.
He needs to get out of here right now. He was so close. He's 1 gold away. Actually, for a split second, he had enough to buy his Blink Dagger. And then EG, I'm wondering if OG's coming up, but OG is still having a crack at Roshan, down to 1/3. Crit will now have to scout in. Shadow Poison's there at the same time as Notal gets stunned. The lightning shielded bear runs forward, and OG want to back up.
Yeah, he has Mjolnir already. That's a really bad sign for OG. They probably actually need
the jump, the crush! 3 of the Sonic Wave, it's 4! Sumail going in, going hard. He's already got 2. Disruption on the back lines. It's the Luna coming out, the Eclipse, but Notal rooted up. 3 heroes down for OG. The perfect crush. Zai revealed his Blink Dagger for the first time. And he stuns more heroes than he does with Centaurs.
That Observer Ward.
S4, duel, he starts over on the SD, the crush is there, S4, the Blade Mail won't protect him, into the Nova, but Zai, he's burning out, but not fast enough. OG will lose everybody, all 5 heroes gone, plus the Aegis, held in the hands of EG.
I really like the strategy to deal with the Luna, though. They have a lot of things to deal with. People like playing nice to look at heroes.
If that was the case, there'll be a hell of a lot more Enigma than just Yao 8.
It's banned all the time.
Life is hard. Observer and Sentry down for OG. They got really good vision. They're looking for their opening with the disruption up. Universe jumps in. There's your 3-man hole with a Sonic Wave. A triple kill perfectly for Sumail. Arteezy will finish off Fly. And OG, they are in a pickle.
That was some godlike reflexes from Shadow Demon, disrupting Legion Commander as he blinked in, and Universe, he got the black hole that he was looking for. He just needed to get the Rubik, and that he did.
He really, really did. This mid tower, it doesn't last long. Universe with a blink into the stun. They have to trigger off the Shrine just to give Fly that little bit more sustain. But the melee racks, it just can't withstand this, and now they go again. Crit setting up on the target. They look for Notal. They slow him down with a Purge. Notal throws out the ultimate. The Eclipse, he's still going to tick out. Crit's there with a big stun. This should be it. OG's losing way too many, and EG still have a full army inside the OG base. Sumail jumping in deeper. Press the attackers off. Sunstrike going to hit its mark. Sumail, disruption is there. He's still got a lot of life up his sleeve, wants to blink away. Zion for the crush, the duel has begun. Sumail is locked in, but he actually becomes a winner. You can't even win your duels on this front. Notal being brought down by Arteezy, and there it is. The GG call comes out. Evil Geniuses take game 1 against OG.
Taking Luna's a trap. Arteezy